This is a laptop that was brought in on Saturday. It's now Monday, and apparently what happened is that the piece of the charging plug broke off inside of the socket. So either we have to take the piece out of the socket or we need to put a new socket on. The customer has already sourced socket for it, or two, and we have some screws here from the base. So let's get that open. Right, so right away I've noticed the screen connector is not plugged in, but the battery is plugged in. That's never a good idea to unplug the screen connector when the battery is plugged in. Okay, let's hope it hasn't done any other damage. Let's get the battery unplugged. Apparently somebody's had a go at this and tried to remove the broken off piece, so that's pretty much sealed up on that connector. So I'm just going to go for the replacement option. I'm not going to mess around. Let's get everything off the motherboard. I'll use one of my handy dandy containers to keep the screws in. When I unplug these M2 wireless cards, I don't like disconnecting the antennas if I don't have to, because sometimes they can just be a pain to put back on and they can get broken or bent. And the board is out. Now, before we go any further, let's make sure we have the right thing. Yeah, that looks the same. Yep. Lovely. Right, let's get you out of the way. Let's have a look under the microscope. Hot air or low melt? I think we'll go the hot air. Right, we got 420 degrees and 30% airflow. Lovely melted plastic. Get a bit of flux on that. That's a little bit of flux on these. Check the other side. Yep. Give those a little bit more. Yep, I'm happy with that. Let's turn off the extractor. Well, that's good enough for me. Let's reassemble. It's a pretty old style connector. I don't see many of these anymore. Right, let's get some thermal paste. I'm using MX4 for this. I'm just going to blow the fan out. Okay. Fan screws. I have this ultra high-tech cable containment device. Battery. Everything else is in place. What am I missing? I'm not going to put that drive back in or that back in yet. Right, plug the battery in. Put this wonderful containment device for the plug. And Let's get the charger. This is definitely not an original charger, it's cheap and nasty. Right. Do we have a charging light somewhere? Yes, we do. Nice, that's a good sign. Switch it on. We have backlight. The CMOS battery was removed, so we need to wait a minute for it to sort itself out and wake up from a coma. Who am I? Where am I? What am I? Huh? Cameron, you can do it. Cameron. No? Oh, I saw a flash of light. Come on. Oh, yes, baby. Yes. We have a picture. That's crazy. Right. Turn it off. Come on. Hey. Oh, okay. Took a while to go off. I'm paranoid, so I'm going to disconnect the battery once more before plugging these bits in. And now the battery can go back in. Put your plug containment device. Oh, this one's already popping up in the air. Right, let's see if it boots up. We have lights, switch on. We have backlights. We have Acer and Windows 11. And once again, my coffee is stone cold because I just get so engrossed in what I'm doing, I forget that I have coffee. Right, well, that looks great. I think that's about it. Nothing too exciting, just changing a power socket which is soldered onto the motherboard, which is kind of rare these days. A lot of them have little fly leads, which makes them super easy to replace. So I don't see many port jobs that have to be soldered on. But of course the new ones with the USB-C have to be soldered on, so yeah, those don't count. Anyway, my next job is a data recovery job. I've got an external hard drive to try and get some files off of. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you again in the next one.